Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Happy Saturday. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody had a wonderful morning, a great afternoon. And let's gossip a little bit. Can we? Let's chat. I'm so glad y'all are here. I'm so grateful to see everybody. Ooh, child, I'm glad to be talking and it don't feel like somebody stabbing me in my throat. I'm just so happy about so many things. But listen, before we get into all that good stuff, y'all, please hit the like button. Help your girl out. Tad up. Hit the like button for me, please. If you already hit it, thank you so much. And if you haven't, don't worry. It ain't too late. Go ahead, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Make sure you click all so you know every time we go live over on this channel. Also, you guys, please double check and make sure that you are indeed subscribed because YouTube sometimes will take it back. I don't know what it is. So just check below the video. Make sure that your subscribe button is gray and it's not red. If it's red, that means you're not subscribed. So go ahead and hit all that good stuff. Hit everything. Just run around hitting everything. And then let me greet everybody. And then let's talk about what's going on in the news and what's really happening. Now, first of all, y'all, I had to take a good look at that whole Jessie Williams situation. Y'all know Jessie Williams, the one that got all that attention. Well, you know, with his comments about black girl magic and all this other stuff and everything. And then he left Grey's Anatomy and then now he in child support court. He done been to child support court having to get some orders and stuff changed. We're going to talk about that. We also going to talk about why Piers Morgan decided he going to jump on the black woman hate train, which ain't no surprise because y'all know he did jump on Meghan Markle not long ago, making up stories on her, even though that's not a black woman. She does have some black in her, and I think that's what's really triggering Mr. Morgan. So we're going to talk about him a little bit too. And then, listen, everybody else been talking about it. I tried not to. The whole situation with the fella that got had his life ended down there in Miami by the OnlyFans model. Yeah, we're going to talk about him and his problematic tweets. Yes, we are. But let me greet everybody before we get into that stuff. And let me see how y'all doing real quick, okay? Queen Mermaid, as always. Hey, sis. She said happy Saturday to all her beautiful people. I know that's right. How you doing, girl? We got Miss M01. Me too. I hope this Saturday going good, too. Hey, Miss Sparkle, our Mary Kay lady. We got Velda Sorrentino. It's my Kia Cocoa Pop. She's had a lot going on, but I'm so glad she had a minute to stop in here and hang with her big sisters. I know that's right. What up, Plum? How you doing? Hey, Jackie Gaines. How you doing, sis? All right. Leslie. Hey, sister. How you doing? Good to see you. Vita is here, y'all, from Denver. Sin City from NOLA. How you doing, lady? The beautiful CC Miller is in the house. We got Miss Ree, y'all, the hardest working lady in hair braiding. I don't know how she do it. Look what she say. Say this is right on time. I just finished my last client. I told y'all that lady be working hard. Child, we gonna talk about it. Don't worry, we gonna talk about it. I don't know what he did to her. I'm gonna just say that. Hey, April Watkins, how you doing? E. Davis, hey girl. How are you? The beautiful, the wonderful Egypt. Now, honey, our gorgeous archangel keeping the chat safe for everybody. Dora, hey, girl. I'm glad you made it. Hey, Wani. Glennis, hey, sis. She say soothing Saturday. You know what? I can do a soothing Saturday. My throat still is recovering. So something nice and soothing would be great. I think I might take you up on that. Hey, Vet, how you doing all the way from the UK? How's your family? How those kids doing, girl? Hey, Kimber, good to see you. DS is in the house. Okay, hey, girl. Oh, shoot, it's my girl, Quiet Storm 87. How you doing? The beautiful Niecy Rose is up in here, y'all. Hey there. Taffy Mocha. Hi, lady. Rochelle. Hey, girl. D. Marie. Hey, little sister, how you doing? LJ up in here. Hey there. She said California checking in. I know that's right. Vanity. Well, hello there. I love that name. Welcome. Happy Saturday to you. My sis is here, Vanessa Gates. Girl, don't worry. We're going to get our laugh on today. I need something to laugh about. Y'all know I've been over here convalescing. So I need a couple of tee-hees and ha-has myself. Hey, DV. How are you? Girl, listen. The sound doesn't do it justice. Like, it's not 100%, but it's so much better than it was. Girl, I'm telling you, I could throw a whole party. RJ Gray, how you doing, love? Good to see you. Good to see you. Auntie Eva in the house. I make 59 look good. Hey, sis. Delicia Dismute. Hey, sister. Good to see you. We got Angie up in here all the way from Miami, Florida. All right, all right. Vanity, girl, I hate to be the one to bring the news, but hey, I don't think it went like you wanted it to go, sis. I don't think so. Hey, Kim and Nicole, how you doing, beautiful lady? Good to see you. Happy Saturday. All right, all right. Say the judge should let Justin know that his separation from his job was voluntary, not by termination, so the child support order still stands. Well, sis, that's where your heart at, sis. Let's talk about it. Y'all, let's go ahead, pull up a chair. Let's slide the wigs off, loosen them bra straps, take your shoes off, get on the porch, get your red cups, because it's about to go down. So listen, ladies, ain't a thing in the world can be done because it looked like the judge done ruled in this man's favor. And we're going to talk about it because I want to talk about what really went on, why it went on, you know, what's really happening. RJ Grace say, Miss Seanitra, I really love your live chats. You and this chat family are always so welcoming and you make me feel like we are truly family. We are, cousin RJ. We love you. Okay. What you say? Say Black Girl Magic financially supported him for years till he started making money and smelling himself. Then turned around and left her for a clear or near clear adjacent woman. That's why she's so mad. I believe that. Yeah, that's what we saw. That's what we saw. That's true. Hey, Escromarty. Say the Supreme Superior Seanitra. That's my Escromarty. He always shows up with that alliteration right on time. Thank you so much for being here and happy Saturday. So, y'all, let's talk about Jessie a little bit. Let's talk about Jessie. Jessie got something going on. Oh, shoot. It's Onyx. Hey, girl. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. So listen, y'all, Jessie did go back to the child support court. Jessie went to family court, y'all. And Jessie went and asked the judge to modify the child support order. Hey, Candace Lane. How you doing, sis? Yeah, so he went to go modify the child support order because he said he don't make that kind of money no more. That's what he said. Jessie say, I don't make that no more. He is on Broadway and he ain't seeing that kind of bread. You know, I like to take the notes and get the money right. Now, according to Jessie saying he making about $1,668 per week on Broadway is what he say he making. There go my girl Celebrity with Nene. Y'all know that's y'all know that's our Nene Ashley, right? That's our sis. So yeah, he say he making $1,668 per week on Broadway right now. He's not making a whole bunch of money hand over fist. So I don't know how that's supposed to work or how, let me say this. I don't know how it should work because I know laws like that change from state to state. Hey, Sharon White. Well, see, here's the thing. When you go to family court and you asking them people for modifications, you got to provide your financials. You got to provide your financials. You say you think he hiding money because his rent in New York is not cheap. Maybe so, but we don't know if he owns his apartment or not. If he owns his apartment, then he ain't paying rent. That's one, and we don't know if he live with somebody. But I got some other stuff that I want us to think about. And because I have questions. Now one of the first thing I'm gonna tell y'all is that unfortunately the judge saw reasons with Mr. Jessie Williams. The judge saw reasons with Jessie, and decided to modify their child support. Okay, now this according to page 6. Now they've been reduced, temporarily modified from $40,000 per month. Hey, Nicole Lamb, please. Down to $6,413 per month. Okay, let me read the numbers again, y'all, because y'all know we sisters, so I know y'all got your calculators out, your pen, your ink pad, got everything, got your eraser. Okay, some of us might have an abacus. We old. From $40,000 per month down to $6,413 per month. So that's a reduction of how much. Which one of y'all mathematicians got the difference for me? Or y'all want me to ask one of these things, these automated things over here? Because I want the exact number of the difference in the money. Okay? Y'all get that, and I'm going to read what the man said. That's a $33,000 loss. Right. But what's the exact money? Hey, Google, what's 40,000 minus 6,413?
40,000 minus 6,413.
Okay, hey, Google, stop. So we're looking at, y'all, $33,587. Yes, y'all, that's $33,587. Hey, Cheryl, hey, Candy, or hey, CW. So when we start talking about a loss of 33,000 or a difference of, let me not say loss, a difference of $33,587, that's a huge reduction. That is a huge reduction, right, Onyx? That is a drastic change. Dear God, humongous. Hey, CW. Right. Well, see, this is the thing. Now, sis, I know we feel away because of how he treated this sister. Now, we feel away, but now let's be logical too. Say, as per his salary, he's going to be short every month. Something ain't adding up. Because even though the judge might reduce it based on his new income, the judge is still taking into account, I guess, whatever residuals and whatever else he has. That may be his current income, but that does not mean that is the only money that's coming in. Cassie G, hey girl, you say from $480,000 a year to $75,000 a year. That's still pretty good. Yeah, that's a big difference. Hey DH. So when we start talking about the difference of $33,587, let's really get into what we're talking about. Now, first of all, let's say this without any foolishness. Y'all know, and I know, it's a whole lot of sisters, and some of them got multiple children from Negroes, ain't got an order for $6,000 a month. So can we, you know what I'm saying? We can go forward without us pretending like that ain't no money, because that's enough money to raise a child. Y'all know, and I know. Now, let's not start that. Now, I do understand what we're saying. She supported him when he had nothing, made it possible for him to go and command the type of an income that he commands. And what he did to her was wrong all the way around the boat. My issue is, before I read what he wrote, my issue is this. Why in the world did she ever agree to take care of a full-grown man? I'm sorry, y'all. I can't get past that point right there. Can somebody get me past that point right there? Why did she ever agree to take care of a full-grown man? See, this is what happens, ladies, when you decide to take care of a full-grown man, and then you get shocked when the same Negro that you bent over backwards for now wants you to bend over forward so he can kick you in your behind. Heck of a thing, right? He took advantage of her stupidity. But her stupidity was, now she paying for it. Because, see, right now she feel a certain type of way. Because, hey, I sacrificed for you, man. And then the minute I got you to heights that you wouldn't have reached on your own, you turn around and found somebody clear or clear adjacent and gave me your behind the kiss. Now, that's what happens when you decide to play the fool. Thank you, Nisi. That's the $1 million question. Who told her to take care of a full-grown man? Thank you, sis. See, this is why I'm looking at people stupid when they say stuff like, well, you got to build a man up. According to who? This ain't the Build-A-Bear workshop. We're not Bob the Builder. CW say they are in a high tax bracket. Stop building a grown man, queen. Hello. I need somebody to make it make sense. I'm not surprised if she is a lawyer. You know, our sisters are very accomplished. We can go get educations, start businesses. We build entire empires, build children, build homes. Our accomplishments never surprise me. They are limitless and endless. We are truly divine creatures. What does continue to confuse me is why you, with all of your divine endowments, would take your blessings and squander them on a Negro that can't stand up by himself. Can somebody make it make sense for me? Anybody? She did it because Jessie fine. Fine to who? He looks like a clear man with a tan. What's fine about that? He's strange looking and recessive as hell. See, sometimes, sisters, you got to shine your eyes. Shine your eyes very well. Ask yourself why you think that's so fine. And if you so easily mystified by something that looks like your oppressor, that you willing to reach down, in the words of Erykah Badu, reach down in your purse and pay his way and his homeboy's way. Don't come back later looking for us to cry because the court did what it was supposed to do. I'm trying to understand why we doing stuff like this. We got to stop that. Yeah, the cleanup woman syndrome. Who told you to clean up behind him? If his mammy didn't do it, it ain't none of your business. Right, Vanessa? Black women are notorious for doing ignorant mess like this. Everybody want to try to clown sisters about wigs, lashes, and fingernails. I'm going to need us to normalize clowning sisters for playing clowns and giving clowns their money. That's what I'm going to need us to do. Right, Kia? He funny looking. We can't even put him there with Smokey. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. This boy looked like, y'all remember Beavis and Butthead? Y'all remember Beavis and Butthead? Remember the one with the blonde hair, Beavis? Look at Jessie Williams smile and tell me he don't look like Beavis with a little with a little tight curly perm. He looked like Beavis back to face. But we'll sit up and look at something like that talking about it's fine. How? How? I need somebody to explain this to me. DS say, I don't even have a $200 a month order for one child, and that's because the donor lies, and the donor has to be dog walked through the court to pay it. Right. You got a $6,000 order, sis. I understand you want all your money back. I understand you want to reclaim your time. But the problem is you shouldn't have never gave your time up in the first place because you can't recoup your stupidity back in the form of child support. And just say, if it don't look like coffee grounds, I don't want you. Right? Miss Reese says she ain't mamming no grown man. Hey, I'm with you when you're right now. You say your favorite shirt, your favorite show. Didn't I tell you he looked like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead? Thank you. At all. Jessie looked like Phil and Lil from the Rugrats. He do kind of favor Phil and Lil. While you mention it, but I still see Beavis. I'm sorry, Escramati. Every time I see Jessie, I see Beavis. I see Jessie Williams, Beavis. If he put a blonde wig on right now, they could do the Beavis and Butthead movie, just reenact it. I don't know who they gonna get to play Butthead, but he darn show Beavis. Hey, G, darling. CW say, I've seen the system tell accomplished black women they make too much to qualify for help and then award black women less child support generally. Yeah, but this $6,000 a month, I'm not finna pretend like that's $25 a week. That ain't the same thing. You got tricked. Well, she got tricked too. And she tricked herself. Because I don't care how poor a Negro act. I don't care if he walk up to you with 2 pieces of bread and ask to borrow a butter knife full of peanut butter. You need to shut your door. Ooh, Vanessa, I'm just saying, y'all, I'm just saying. Ain't nothing cute about it. Y'all know how stuff like this happen. Before I read what this man said, y'all know how stuff like this happen. Stuff like this happen because we got people that's so impressed and so seduced and so in love with anything that's got any proximity to your oppressor that it's automatically fine, even when it looked like Beavis and Butthead. Okay, I can prove it. Y'all remember a couple years ago, they come pulling this funny looking man out of their butt cracks talking about prison bait. Y'all remember that? This funny looking recessive character. They come putting him all over social media. Oh, he went viral. And people talking about he need a modeling contract. He's so fine. He's so fine. I say, oh, y'all silly as hell. That's how it happened. This Negro sitting in a mug shot and people talking about he's so fine. He's so fine. That criminal would have got out of jail, had $5 to his name. And some black woman who was accomplished with an education and a place to stay would have took that piece of trash in and thought she was winning. Nicole say, I just wish these women out here would value their worth. I do too. And if you don't value yourself, sis, value your bank account. Value it enough not to give it away to somebody who looks like Beavis. You ain't see the fuss at all. Me neither. Say we are one and the same. I was just thinking of Jeremy Meeks' prison base. Thank you. That's his name, Esco Martin, Jeremy Meeks. And they up there, he's so fine. He's so fine. I say this is if y'all don't get me off this plantation, listen, I almost went Harriet Tubman and tried to free every last one of y'all. It didn't make no sense. Thank you, G darling. You remember, I couldn't get over that mess. I'm like, this was embarrassing. You say he has that one hair. He had that one hair. Yeah, Apollo too, with his funny looking self sitting up there looking like a great value Al B. Sure. I ain't got nothing particular against Apollo. I just think he corny and strange looking. And they sitting around, he's so fine. He's so fine. I say ain't this nothing. Thank you, Nisi. Fine well. Fine well. Now, can we tell the truth? Do y'all mind if we tell the truth this Saturday? You know, we ain't got no Bible study this week. Can we tell the truth this Saturday, please? Please. See, everybody want to be upset for this sister. And he doing her wrong. She did herself wrong. I mean, and he should have been married to a clear woman. We didn't need that. Yeah, Wendy Williams was talking about that thing on her show. So he ain't my preference, but he was most popular and beloved on Grey's Anatomy. The fans love. Yes. But what I'm talking about is us today, black folks. We got to stop this foolishness. Right. There you go. We need to stop this mess. Michael Ealy too. Now, Michael Ealy looks scary. Now, I don't know if y'all run around talking about he fine, but he scares the hell out of me. Michael Ealy look like he choked women. I don't know he do. I'm just saying, I wouldn't trust my neck around him. Something about him look like, you know, if you take your eye off him, you might end up with a little trouble swallowing, and it ain't gonna be no strep. But yeah, Sharon say I could tell the truth, so I'm gonna just tell it, right? Nisi said I can too. See, this is what we got to stop doing. This what we got to stop doing. Thank you, CW. He do look like he'll get you. He look like No, he scared me. He scared me. If he came in my house, he would have to get back out. He would have 3 seconds to exit the premises. Absolutely not. Hey, Jamie. But this the truth. In reality, child support is there to help you take care of these children that these dustish Americans keep popping in your bellies and walking off and not feeding. Child support is not there for you to recuperate funds that you lost being a donkey. I repeat, child support is not there for you to recuperate funds you lost while being a donkey. And I say that with all the sympathy, caring, warmth, and understanding in the world, okay? I know that money be lost by us being stupid about men. And don't feel bad for nobody, because every woman done been stupid for one man or another at one point or another for one length of time or another. Now, you might have been stupid for 5 minutes or 5 years. Your stupid could have lasted for 20 years or 25 years. It could have, I don't know how long your stupid lasted. I don't know how far your stupid went. But child support court is not where you go to recuperate your funds from you being a donkey for a man. That's not where you go for that. And everybody wants her to get this money because we realized that she was a donkey for this man. And I think we look at the situation like, okay, he took advantage of her and ran off for the clear Jason. He did all those things. And you know what else is? You know what else is true at the same time? He's also clear Jason. So what the hell did you think was going to happen in the first doggone place? Can we really tell the truth and shame the devil? Can we really tell the truth and shame the devil? Now, what he did was bad. What she did was stupid too. And I hope she learned from it. I hope she never give another man 25 cents, not even to call his mammy, on her deathbed. Now, maybe this was just a very expensive lesson. And I don't want us to feel like I'm just talking to my sisters, because it's some other people that was stupid too. Guess what I seen last night, y'all? Ask me what I watched last night. Y'all ain't gonna believe me. Somebody asked me what I watched last night. I ain't even gonna tell y'all that somebody asked me what I watched last night, because I watched something last night that let me know that sisters do not, we did not corner the market on stupidity. We didn't. We did not. Absolutely not. I saw this wonderful comedy, and it was based on real life events, and it was entertaining. Ain't nobody gonna ask me. Okay, Nisa said, what did you watch, sis? Good. I'm glad you asked, Nisa. I watched the Tinder Swindler. I sure did, and it was so funny. I watched the Tinder Swindler. Let me just say this off the rip. I didn't know it was supposed to be a comedy. If they had told me this was a comedy, I would have watched it way back. I'm telling you, I would have watched it way back. But nobody told me it was a comedy. It was, the way they built it and put it out there, that it was a situation where, this man was swindling people on Tinder. And I was sitting there like, I don't want to see that. First of all, how somebody swindle you from a computer? I'm like, you got to be a bad son of a gun. You can't rob me over no computer. If you ain't got a pistol, forget it. I am from Florida, okay? You're not robbing me without your firearms. If you come to rob me and you left your pistol at home, I advise you make a U-turn wherever you are on the road and go back and get it before you get here, because you can't rob me without firearms is all I'm saying. So I watched it, and it was hilarious. And listen, y'all, by the end of the show, I was cheering for the dude they done call the Tinder Swindler. They did this man wrong. First of all, this fella is an Emmy Award winning actor. They didn't give him his award, but he should have got it. He was robbed. He was robbed just like them people robbed Spice, and gave the best reggae album award to them clear boys from Virginia. I still don't know how the hell they did that. But I watched the show, and it wasn't none of us. It was clear women. And they sat up there. Not only did they give the man the money, y'all, they took out loans to get a man the money. I say, oh, God doggone it. There it go. They took out loans. One of them ladies took out $140,000 worth of loans and was sitting up there talking about self-harm, self-murder, in order to get out of it, because she was depressed after she gave that man that money. They find out he had a baby mama, and he was pretending to be, y'all know the people that sell them diamonds in the mall jewelry stores, the Levion diamonds. He was pretending to be some kin to them people, child, and then said that the Russians was after him, and they was chasing him and freezing accounts, and I need money. he was sending them all the same pictures, telling them all the same story, collecting that money and moving on. And they finally got him caught. I think they got him on some identity stuff. And so the lady sitting up there, you know, they smiling and grinning on this documentary. Hey, I am unique. And what you say, Onyx? You say just like that invented Anna, rooting for Anna. Yeah, I was rooting for Simon. His name, he was saying his name was Simon Leviev. Come to find out his name was Shimon Yehuda Hayat or something like that. But I said, first of all, the boy named Shimon, y'all know he wasn't going to be about nothing. Because, you know, Michael Jackson kept talking about him in them songs. Remember that? Shimon. That's who he was talking about. So anyway, I'm cheering for the boy. I say, you better go. So in the end of this whole, the movie was funny. Dude was hilarious. It was like watching Borat Goes Gangster or something. Because he had that funny accent, y'all. And he told the lady, I think he was trying to say, you know, you pissing me off, but he ended up saying, you taking the piss out of me. I say, taking the piss? This man is funny. Listen, it was like Borat meets Don't Mess with the Zohan. Like, it was everything. I was like, goddamn, Shimon, go Shimon. I was cheering for him. So at the end of this comedy, they sitting up there looking sad, like, well, I feel like it's a victory. Meanwhile, Shimon then came right back up. He got him a supermodel wife over there. He got Ferraris. He balling again. Now he's selling classes for $311. I was trying to tell the ladies yesterday, if he drop his price to $50, I'm gonna pay for it so I could find out what to do. Ain't nobody never bought me no Ferrari, and I used to be fine. So I don't know how Shimon did it. But shout out to Shimon. I said all that to say this. Sisters, it ain't just y'all that see a man and think they finna come up. But the difference is these girls gave money. They was trying to come up on a bag. They thought he was related to some rich diamond people. And so they was like, I'll even take out a loan to hold this man. Right? That's what they was trying to do. Sisters, if you gonna be out there investing, don't be investing in some little messy color. Don't be investing in a little in an old tattered, used up ding-a-ling. Don't invest in nothing like that. You can't take that little used, wore out, antiquated, need the oil change ding-a-ling and put it on nobody's counter to pay now bill. You can't take his little messy color with you nowhere and it gets you no extra, money at the bank. It don't do nothing for you. It's useless. See, at the end of the day, these girls was trying to invest. They was trying to gold dig backwards, and it really went backwards because all they gold ran out their purse. It was funny to me. I'm just saying. But don't feel bad. Like, black women are not the only women that get played, but we be getting played for stupid stuff. We get played for stupid stuff, for used up, tattered, beat up meat, and for some little messy color that really don't even help them. Okay? I'm just saying. But let's read what Jessie told the court. Let's see what Jessie told the court. Jessie told the court, I am requesting the court reduce the child support to a reasonable amount I can afford, given the reduction in my income and the now fluctuating nature of my income, said actor 40. Okay? This thing tickled me. He claimed in the documents that he is now making $1,668 per week compared to his hefty Grey's Anatomy paycheck, which came in at a grand total. Hey, Ashanti, at a grand total of $6.2 million and $183,000 in residuals from the Shondaland hit. Okay. He and this lady, she's 40, say they share joint custody of the two children, little Sadie and little Maceo. And the couple separated in 2017, but the divorce wasn't final until 2020. Now they was arguing over custody and payments before. Last year they was required to go to high conflict parenting classes to teach him strategies for avoiding conflict while co-parenting. So these two fools up here fighting in front of the children. Williams is currently winning raves for his Broadway debut as a gay baseball player who comes out in Take Me Out, in which he has to strip. So he up there stripping on Broadway, y'all. He up there stripping on Broadway. Hasty Mays. Mm-hmm. No, he ain't playing in no cats, Angie. No. And the role he playing is somebody who don't even like cats. So you ain't got to worry about that. He said, I was terrified about appearing nude, but then I noted that I noted that was what I asked God for. You asked the Lord to let you be naked on Broadway. I asked to be terrified. Oh, he asked God to scam. Okay. I asked to do something that was scary and challenging and made me earn it and made me feel alive and comfortable. See, that's how you know you in trouble. This man talking about make him feel alive. So yeah, she got that money reduced, and they got shared joint custody too. So this was definitely sister girl trying to, get, she was reclaiming her time. She was reclaiming her time. She was trying to get her money back. Now, one thing I will say, they say she told the judge he shouldn't have quit his job on Grey's Anatomy, which I can understand why she would feel that way. I can understand that. Escamada said, yeah, he going full pickle for Broadway, and the check got to be good, not for $1,668 a week. It ain't that good. Yeah, naked. Hey, Mary. Say, hey, I'm a new member and I love your channel. I first saw you on the channel. We shall not name and always loved your commentary. Well, thank you so much for being here, ladies. Please welcome our dear sister, Mary Leggett Frederick. Happy Saturday, sis, and you are highly welcome. CW says, Seanitra, your jokes have me weak. I'm hollering. Listen, sis, I'm reporting what these people are doing now. I'm just telling you what they're doing. I'm not to be blamed. This is what they're doing. But she said he shouldn't have quit that job. The problem is, I love how she got all this good sense now. And now she realized that people have consequences for their actions. But I need her to also understand there's a consequence for her action. And y'all got shared joint custody and you were still rolling with 40 racks every month. Ma'am, you should have that money put up. And I do mean put up, because that is the benchmark of a Black woman. We usually know how to tuck some money away. So I truly hope that she took some of that money away. Now that's what I'm hoping. Okay? Because at $40,000, you give me $40,000 a month and see what happened. I will spend $2,000 and all that, everything else to be sitting in a shoebox somewhere. You can't put it in the bank because they'll do you like Wendy Williams and start telling people you're crazy and rob you. You got to be more careful. That's right, Vanessa. All she had to do was be putting that money up. He done went for a reduction out of laugh. Boy, you might reduce it now, but I sure got paid before they did. Instead, she talking about he should have thought of that. Girl, you should have been planning for this. When you saw him quit Grey's Anatomy, if you hadn't been saving the money prior to that, you should have saved everything after, because you should have saw this coming. Talking about what he should have did. Girl, you knew he wasn't responsible when you went and got with his extra broke tail and decided you was going to be his foster mama. So his role in the show for GA is coming to an end. That's why he left. I don't know why he left. I don't care why he left. But was the minute she saw he left, she should have been making preparation. Say he naked and they take the phones away so people can't record. You know they got them glasses you could buy, the spy stuff. They got the camera in the glasses and the ink pens. So they better hope don't nobody record it. I can tell you who don't want to see it. Kids say, I hope she did like Shawnee O'Neal and stacked and invested. I hope she did too. I hope she didn't spend all her time being bitter and angry and having to go to high conflict resolution classes because you still want to argue with this man. He done already humiliated you, baby. What you arguing with him for? Let him go on about his business, and you should have a plan. Just have a plan. So I would have been putting something aside. Right. And not to mention the fact the whole time she was married to him, and the minute he started making money, she should have been putting money to the side. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all, please tell me I'm wrong. But I feel like she should have been putting that money up. you can't count on what a man gonna do. You cannot count on what a man gonna do. Hey, happy to be happy. Okay. So listen, that's that on that. I just thought y'all would find that interesting. Now, something else that's interesting, and we really got to talk about her real quick. But I mean real quick. She ain't even worth the whole conversation. Loni love y'all. Loni done came out and say, well, it's official. The show canceled. I only mentioned that to say this. Loni, we already knew the show was canceled. You were just upset that we was talking about it. And I feel like Loni was salty about that show being canceled because I believe she knows what we're all thinking. That show ended up being canceled because of how y'all did Tamar. Tamar being gone is what caused y'all to be canceled. She tried to put it on, because of COVID and money issues. Oh, I'm sorry, I said the word. Because of the carnival, hey, amused, and money issues. But the truth of the matter is, when it come down to it, you would have been able to make the money if you hadn't gotten rid of the talent. The talent is gone. Ain't no advertisers breaking down the doors to pay to advertise for you dry heifers. Y'all boring. Right. Annoying and unfunny. Nicole say, take it as a lesson learned and forgive yourself and move on. That's right. Miss Reed, you say, go away, Loni. Ooh, y'all tough on Loni. Say, Loni, what's your corny jokes? You lucky it lasted this long. Right. Loni had every excuse in the world, didn't she? And I told y'all before that show canceled, and she know that show canceled. Sitting there talking about, well, it's not official. Nobody's canceled us yet. Yes, they did. You're canceled. You never win when you're playing dirty. Look at you quoting Nene on this good Saturday. But I just thought I would throw that in there real quick, okay? Now, the next up that we got to drag across the porch, y'all, is Mr. Piers Morgan. Come here, Piers. Y'all know Piers Morgan, clear fella from Australia. He got a head like a hog, but that waddle up under his neck almost looks like a turkey. So I don't know whether is there a turkey hog? I know there's turkey ham and turkey bacon. Maybe that's where it come from. I don't know. But anyway, him again. Now, y'all know we was talking about him before when he went after Meghan Markle, poor little Meghan. Y'all know I don't really have nothing to say about Meghan Markle, good, bad, or indifferent. I don't know her like that. Y'all know her, but I don't know her like that. However, you say he's British. Well, they were saying, I thought they said he was Australian. Well, I don't know the difference. All them accents sound about right. You know what I'm saying? My ear can't pick up the difference in them. I know he's clear. I know he's from across the water. I know he always got something real nasty and derogatory to say. So we're going to talk about him again today. So anyway, like I said, we was talking about him before. And looks like the general consensus is y'all don't like him. I still want to know if that's where turkey ham comes from. I'm asking for a friend. But y'all remember them saying that something happened where basically he was like wanting some of Meghan's attention and she didn't give him any attention. And next thing you know, he had a thing about her. He had a problem with her and he went to dogging this lady out. She went on the Ellen show. He dogged her out from there. And then dogged Ellen out. Like he's a hateful old something. And then now, y'all, he done decided to go after Miss Nicki Minaj. Yeah, y'all know Onika. The one that got all them crazy little girls behind her calling themselves Barbs. I said, wow, Pierce, now you're in good company. Because that crew behind Nicki is real ignorant. And you real ignorant. Maybe y'all can make friends. Well, he took it on himself. Matter of fact, y'all know what I like to do. I like to let y'all hear stuff for yourselves. RJ say, now you know he ain't no turkey in a hog pen. I'm just saying he got a head like a hog, but up underneath his neck is giving me turkey. I'm just saying. Say I'm Team Piers Morgan. Y'all gonna hate me, and his attack may have been personal. I know he's anti-black women, but he had very bad valid points. So you came over here with a bunch of black women to tell us that you know he's anti-black women, but you're Team Piers Morgan. So if you on the team with somebody who's anti-black women, Obi, why are you here with a bunch of black women? I have questions. I have questions. And don't use that word in my chat. We say the jab. We don't use the V word because that'll put them people on me. Thank you, Christian. I ain't got nothing to do with supporting Nicki. I'm talking about Piers Morgan. Piers really wants some melanin. Oh, yes, that's exactly how he behaves. Like one of them plantation owners, and you're angry because you're not able to force black women to allow you to put your creepy Vienna sausages on them. Like they don't want you touching them, Piers. No. Right. Y'all cancel them over there. Honey, if you can support somebody who's anti-black woman on any point, I have a problem. I'm just saying, Houston, we have a problem. Kia says, so you ain't black at OB? Wrong road, sir. It's a whole room full of beautiful black women. It sure is. Piers don't even go where he dies. Wait, Piers doesn't even go here. He dies for black women's attention. Definitely. Definitely. You know we ribbing you, but you know how your sisters are over here now. I'm just saying, you know where you at. So listen. He decided, to say a bunch of stuff about Nicki. And like I said, he's in good company because her entire fan base, I don't even understand the fan bases behind these celebrities now. They are really, really, really weird. Like they got emojis. They have a whole army. You say something about them people they love, they will attack you. You mention Beyonce and don't say she's wonderful and precious and grand and whatever, which I don't want to say nothing bad about that lady because I don't know nothing bad about her. But if you do, you're going to see all kind of B emojis. Then people going to start talking about you, your grandmama, your bald-headed children. It gets ugly. Nicki Minaj fans are just as bad. Cardi B's fans don't seem to be as bad. Megan's fans don't seem to be quite as bad, but they get rough too. So see, these little, as I think I heard Lovely T call them fandoms. It's creepy. So I don't know why he decided to go there. But I'm going to see if I can play for you all what he said about this lady. Because it did, the timeline didn't line up. That's all I'm saying. The timeline didn't line up. And as you all love to say, the math ain't mathing. He was so busy trying to lie on this lady and say something nasty. I don't think that he took account for the truth. He just started blabbing. And then we're going to talk about why he felt comfortable to do that. It's something empowered him. He felt comfortable doing that for a particular reason. There you go, Obi. That's right. You got our back, not his, not ever. Oh, no, ain't no Dobermans coming over here, honey. We got blessed oil over here. Uh-huh. But y'all, let me see if I can play this. Listen at this, y'all. Listen at this.
Nicki Minaj, without a shadow of a doubt and without any fear of contradiction, was the rudest little madam I've ever had the displeasure to meet. America's Got Talent, around 2006-07, she turned up as our guest on our show, and my sons were all quite young, all under 12, I think, all wanted to meet Nicki Minaj. No, refused to do it. Rude little madam, never coming on my show again.
So now he's talking about never coming on my show again. She's the rudest little madam. First of all, but that's weird because Lord knows y'all know Nicki don't care nothing about you calling her rude. Period. But she decided, well, it wasn't even her. I think it was her fans. Because like I said, them fans don't play. The fans came in with the facts. Right, Amuse, the sound of his voice is very annoying. Just pompous, pontificating puss bag is what he is. Did I get the alliteration right, Escromarty? So the fans came with the facts. They was like in 2006 and 2007, Nicki Minaj was selling mixtapes out the back of her trunk in the slums of Queens, New York. So how was she able to go on America's Got Talent? Just lying. Oh, yeah, he was lying. You talking about overreaching. That's not called overreaching, baby. That's called a lie. I'm a Baptist. I know a lie when I hear one. I'm just saying that was a LIE. Then somebody else pointed out, jumped in, and it was like, whoever wrote that script got you looking stupid. Now, what's even funnier is that Nicki weighed in and she was like, I ain't never met this man. I ain't never met him. And I ain't never refused to speak to a kid, which I don't believe that either. I've never heard of her refusing to speak to a child or mistreating a child. I don't like, her husband and that all that weird crap. But I ain't never heard nobody say that the lady, mistreat children, avoids children. Right. He is definitely an attention seeker, but there's a reason why he felt comfortable to just wake up a lie and start telling it about this Black woman. And we got to talk about what that is. And the reason that was okay in his mind was because he sees people do that to Black women. And he sees, for the most part, our community is almost split down the middle with people who will defend our sisters and say that's too much, not too much on our sisters. And you got people that make excuses and apologize and are apologists for people who like to attack Black women. Escamardi say pompous pontificating puss bag. Yep, you got it right. Thank you. You are the king of alliteration. Amuse say, we all look the same. Oh, yeah. CW say Pierce didn't even know America's Got Talent was created by his fellow UK Simon Cowell. Nicki was on American Idol. Well, she did end up going on America's Got Talent, but that was in, I had to go get the numbers after they went and got them. I felt like I needed to. She ended up going on there in 2011. It was actually the same year that Tony Bennett went on there. So, yeah, no. And she said never met him. No. That's Obi. That's our brother. That's not the same person. We know Obi. I don't know who that strange, angry man was. Mary says, he talking about the right person. They think we all look alike. Oh, no, he knew he was talking about her. He went to lying. So America's Got Talent season 6, semifinal guest performers, David Guetta, Nicki Minaj, Susan Boyle. I just said 2011. Why would we hate you? You just confirmed what I said. 2011. This liar said in 2006 and 2007, she was there. She was rude. She snubbed his children. That lady didn't show up until 2011. And I literally just said that was the same year that Tony Bennett was on there. So that's the only thing you left off. You forgot Tony Bennett. But we'll forgive you for getting part of it right. Right. Oh, Piers. Oh, my. How dreadful. How dreadful. How do you open your mouth, run your mouth talking about she's banned from my show? She's never coming on my show. That's why she's banned. And so I went looking even further. You claim this lady came on your show in 2006 and 2007. Right. They're just mad at her. They've been angry about that whole jab situation, and then turn out now that PFIZER, because we say their name, they're gonna flag me and take me down, had to release those documents, and literally what she claimed that someone told her is actually something that's listed in those documents. So in Nicki Minaj's voice, like she could literally go, did I lie? Did I lie? Did I effing lie? Because the truth of the matter is the answer is no. Right. She don't want to be on your show. That girl is somebody. Piers. And you over there looking like you sell turkey ham. Escamati say the Will Smith situation made me realize some things about how people, including Black men and Black women, treat certain Black women, aka Jada. Eye-opening. I'm telling you, that whole thing was weird. One man slapped another man and people started calling a woman a bitch. I was just like, make it make sense. And even when you ask them to make it make sense, they can't. They start mentioning random stuff like, well, oxtails was on sale for $4.99 a pound, and she slept with somebody back in 2003, and she twerked for Tupac one time. And it's like, what did that have to do with one man slapping another man at a award show? Like, just say you hate Black women and get over it. Like let's just move on. But I was saying, y'all, I went and looked at the timeline because I needed to understand what was really going on. Right, Vita, so nasty, so rude. And not only was there no way this lady was on that show in 06 and 07, her first single, Massive Attack, didn't even get released until 2010. And it looks like, this all started back in September of last year behind that whole thing. Like I said, Nicki claims she ain't never met him, and I believe she ain't never met him. He would love to have met her. He would have loved to have met her. Y'all better do something with Piers Morgan. And I'm disturbed about his name too, Piers. I know it's not spelled like Pierce, like you piercing the ear, but in order for something to pierce, you would assume that it would have to be sharp and narrow. It would have to have a sharp or a pointed edge. Ain't nothing sharp or pointed about this man. He looks rounded and blunt. Rounded, heavy, and blunt. So I don't know. Maybe he should look into a name change or something. Or just go with Turkey Ham. Either one of them things could work. Any one of them things could work. Or maybe he could talk with our good friend, Overweight Joseph, and maybe he could help him pick out a good name. Y'all know Fat Joe. He should holler at Overweight Joseph, and then Overweight Joseph could help him. Okay. Hey, Dr. Ivy girl. Say Pierce is annoying and self-absorbed. He sure is. And Amuse says she must have rejected him in his dream. Exactly, because he has a lot of venom for Black women that he seems to find attractive. It's just weird. It's creepy. It's giving me Overseer on the Plantation. It's creepy, real nasty, real gross. Pierce Boat Doc. Right. Boat Doc would have been better than Pierce. Yeah, for him. I don't think Pierce is the name. Maybe when his mama first had him, it could have worked, but not now. Oh, he might have a narrow mind. There you go. I was wondering, Nisa. I was trying to put it together, girl. It was going over my head. Woo, child. Well, listen, we got one more little topic that we got to cover, and I wasn't gonna cover it, but I was sitting up here, letting my throat continue to rest after everything that I've gone through with this strep and all this good stuff. And I was, crawling through social media like I do. And so I saw something that disturbed me. And I'm going to tell y'all what it was. So I'm looking through. I'm on the Instagram. Okay. And I saw a post where people were having whole hissy fits. I mean, conniption fits. I mean, whole foolhardy fits. Because she's not even Instagram. She's an OnlyFans model. I don't know how you model on OnlyFans. Don't ask me what she was modeling. But they say she's an OnlyFans model and that she had starved up her significant other, turned herself in, got Baker acted, got released. And she was at a bar last night in Miami minding her business. And it was somebody screaming at her, "Oh, you killed somebody." I don't know why they bothered this nice lady while she was having her drink. I don't. And what bothered me, the one that helped him go to the upper room, her. Yeah. Oh, Upper Room Annie. I don't even know what her name is. I saw him mention it, but it wasn't a real remarkable name. I remember the young man's name much easier than hers, because it was Christian. So we're going to call him Little Christian. So the one that had went and got Little Christian, she got him. They was living together and she got him. And so they had pictures of her and everything. And where it looked like she's the one that got him. They Baker acted her. They said you was a little touched in the head, and apparently she ain't touched no more. And they let her out. And she was at the bar and minding her business. And so I looked in the comments, and I don't know why I do this. I'm a glutton for punishment. So I looked in the comments, y'all, and people was going ham. And not like Piers Morgan ham, like real ham. They was in there, oh, what would have happened if she was a Black woman? Well, probably she would have been the one to get got, and everybody would have blamed her for it. They just said she fought him. She's big as a dude. She got an attitude. You know how y'all mouths are. And that would have been that's what would have happened if she was black. I didn't understand the question, but it was what would they have done if she was black? She wouldn't have got out. And then it was I saw comments like, oh, how they gonna let her out? What is she doing at a bar? It was just weird. It was weird. You say made him casket ready. I don't know whether she did or not because I didn't ask what the starbs were. I didn't ask what the starbs were, but she got him. She definitely got him. C. May say looking for her next. She stated she only dates rich black men. Yes, she did say that. Yes, she did. Yep, put him out the pasture. That's exactly what happened. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to talk about the podcast. That's right. This is not our fight. Ain't fighting for a man who made death threats against black women. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I will watch the Lifetime movie, Angie. After what happened to me last night watching the Tinder Swindler, oh, nothing's off the table anymore. I'll try anything. Just don't ask me to try Queen Sugar. I'll try anything else. RJ say he loved that clip so much. And look how she did him and got away with it. Now, so I was confused because I thought at first the general consensus that I saw was the majority of our sisters saying clearly that we understand this ain't none of our business. Not saying what she did was right. All I'm saying is it ain't none of our business. And it was just interesting, that people wanted us to pretend like this man ain't say he had a problem with us. So I feel like, and this is just me, I feel like it would be very disrespectful, black women, for us to get involved with this here mess because the man said, he didn't really want nothing to do with us like that. So I feel like we need to respect the wishes of people who are no longer here. Okay. The same man, let me read y'all some of these tweets. The man said, full of ignorant black women. Once again, I'm tired of these black girls in my government class. The black girls aren't the only ones who can cook in the world. The black girls disgrace themselves on TV. Alex has me thinking how much I want mixed babies in SHII, shaking my head. I feel like only yellow bone girls can pull off nose rings. Then he says, one of my followers, semicolon, black girls are born knowing how to shake their A. Me, honestly, I don't care. They not my type. And there was more. It ain't like it was just one or two things. Like, he really had an established, viewpoint, vantage point of the world. And I want us to respect that. And he got a right to it. He got a right to it, Escamarda. You say his tweets were so out of pocket, can't defend that. No, we can't defend that. This is none of our business. And I want us to remember that. Nicole said he has some nasty things to say about black women, so much self-hate. Oh, yeah. That's right. Let's respect his wishes. Now, this is the last thing we heard from him concerning us. And we need to respect that. If you have a fallout with somebody, even if you wasn't mad, but they was mad, you don't go showing up to them people's funeral like that and then they didn't like you. I don't know if it's the clear people problem is either. I don't know whose problem it might be. Say, oh, okay, well, go with God, sir, respectful. That's right. That's right. You just pray for them and let them go. This ain't none of our business. Say black women aren't the only cooks because our ancestors taught the right. And unfortunately, they regressing and throwing out half the lesson, like wash the meat first. Right. He wanted it known how he felt. Yes. It's above us now. Hey, George Wilson. We talking about that young man, Christian, that got sent to the upper room by Upper Room Annie. Hey, Dr. J. Say message received loud and clear. Same here. Same here. And just say you live by the sword, you die by the same sword. Sorry, not sorry. I know I'm not. And look here, that ain't none of my business. Hazeline, none of my business. You say, where's mama and them? I don't know where they at. I really don't know where his mama and them at, but I do feel bad for the mama. I can't imagine his mother told him to declare out not war against people who would more than likely in normal circumstances have been, his chief mourners. But I feel for her because no woman deserves to lose a child. Jamie says, exactly, Seanitra. He can have a preference without being disgraceful and problematic to his own. His self-hate problems isn't our problem, no, our fight. It's not. It's absolutely not. Like I said, I feel very bad for his mother, the black woman in the situation, but I don't even know if we can say that out loud because I don't know how he feel about how his black mama is taking it. I feel so bad for that lady. I really do. No mother wants to lose a child. But let's talk about this girl. So the girl was on a podcast, y'all. She's pretty funny. Oh, I wrote her name down. They say her name is Courtney Taylor. Now, while she was on the podcast, y'all, she said she was bragging. She only date rich black men. Now, mind you, I heard you say you can't believe she's not in jail. I can. I definitely can. I sure can. And I'm okay with that. Because it's not my business. Hey, King Sankara. Miss MO1 say, not my business. Let the mother folks bring the tater salad with the raisins to the repast. Amen. I wish I would bring my good chicken and funeral sodas down there to the house. I ain't doing it. So anyway, she's bragging, I only date rich black men. And then I heard one of the hosts actually say, you're toxic. So this girl it sounds like it wasn't a secret. They were actually saying that the people who lived in the building with them, they were aware that these people had a very volatile and toxic relationship. It's a lot. So apparently this situation was going on for a long time between him and this young lady. And we're going to let justice take its course, and we're going to back up out of this one. We're going to back up out of this one, y'all. Listen, I don't want none of us to get involved because I had a couple of DMs. This is why I'm saying something. I do not want us to get involved with any of this foolishness because it's none of our business. None. Now, I got the link over there in case y'all want to say something on your own. I'm not going to stop you from saying anything you want to say. This is just a quick reminder that, going forward, first of all, let's be clear. The internet never forgets. Let's be very clear. The internet never, ever forgets. And do not be surprised if something happens that people don't go perusing your social media to find out, what kind of person you were. And I don't think that's too unreasonable considering that the world at large, we don't know you. We don't know what kind of person you were. There were people trying to compare him to George Floyd and this person and that person. And it's like, no, that ain't quite the same. And still, even with people taking a look at your social media to get an idea of who you were, right. There you go. My name Bennett and I ain't in it. To get an idea of who you were and who, who this tragedy happened to, you cannot be surprised and should not be offended when people say, oh, this is who you are. I would rather not be involved. Because the truth of the matter is, like I said, the internet never forgets. And this is not the first time that a young dustish male has had something unfortunate happen, and then we're looking for Black women to get involved when we don't need to. Ladies, let's find something real productive to do. Y'all supposed to have started y'all gardens by now. Let's go ahead and buy some tomato seeds and stuff. Amuse said, I wonder who her next man will be. Plastic knives only in the house. If he's smart, he wouldn't even have a knife. She'd be around there trying to slice biscuits open with spoons if they had sense. But you know, we can't accuse them of that. We absolutely can't. It's true. It's true. And it's like now people don't want us to take a look into the social media. It's like, listen, don't be so comfortable attacking, disparaging, and insulting the same people that you're going to want to defend you and mourn you and cry out for justice for you when something goes wrong for you. Don't do that. Social media has created opportunistic people. Yes, well, not really. Opportunistic people been here now. They've been here. Say my name with less and I ain't in that mess. There you go. Hey, Amuse, think about it. You can split a biscuit with a spoon. You can. If she want to slice cheese, use the spoon. You use a spoon. If it's Thanksgiving time, let her carve that turkey with a spoon. If somebody fix a ham or y'all go buy ham from Honey Baked Ham, cut it with the spoon. Cut it with the spoon. It shouldn't be a knife in the house. Not even butter knives at this point. I'm just saying. You listen, I find out you've been around here cutting people. You ain't getting no knives in here. So you say she might fire the spoon down. She'd use her hands, DS, she'd make a tad open with her bare hands. Lord LJ say none of our business. I can't even pretend to be mad. Me either. Yes, King Sankara. Use the spoon. Rent them spoons. Rent them spoons. Listen, that's the word for the day. You around here starving folks. We need you to use spoons. She throwing that A in a circle on South Beach. Yeah, she was at the bar last night. And I'm going to tell you what really got up under me, that it was a sister in there screaming like an idiot, harassing this poor lady while she minding her business. What you bothering that woman for? If that man was alive, he probably would have physically attacked you for that same woman that you hollering at. See, this is why we can't win. This is how we end up in positions like Jessie Williams' ex-wife talking about somehow he did her was wrong. See, this is how you set yourself up for failure. Standing in line and jumping in the skip line to run out there to defend folks that would rather see you 6 feet under. Stop it right now. Thank you, management. Stop it. That's all I'm saying. Stop it right now. And shame on you if you was even considering putting yourself in the middle of that mess. Leave them people alone. I don't care what they do. Ain't none of our business. What you say? You better tell the truth and leave that docile white woman alone. Thank you. If that man had still been alive and she hadn't starved him yet, and your black feminine behind started screaming at that clear woman in front of him, he'd have fought you for her. You say, I can't help it. Yeah, rent them spoons. Rent them spoons. Everywhere she go, instead of screaming at her, y'all need to be offering her some spoons. Everywhere she go, ma'am, can I interest you in a set of spoons? I got spoons in all sizes. I'm just saying. I'm learning how to solder right now. I probably need to make her some spoons and engrave them. See if she'll buy them from me. Sitting up in here bothering this woman. Sell her some spoons. Sell her some spoons. So listen, that's all I got. I was going to mention about that mess with Benzino and his little strange looking daughter, but I decided, you know what? It ain't even worth it. Neither one of them are interesting enough. So I'm not going to, but y'all please go check that out over there in the funny pages on Instagram. But I'm finna go. All right, Angie, what you say? They battle ain't ours at all. You say Spoonie C. That's her new name. Well, her name is Courtney, so she could be Spoonie C, right? Say if people saw Superfly, the original movie, people be shocked. What you mean? Most of us seen Superfly. and sell that girl some spoons instead of screaming at her in the bar. I seen the Mac too. CW say, how many more wake-up calls do black women need? I don't know. I was so mad that it was a sister out there bothering this nice lady while she's at the bar minding her business. I'm like, what you bothering that woman for? She ain't did nothing to you. You ain't gonna never be a victim of hers. What you bothering her? Listen, leave Spoonie C alone. Leave Spoonie C alone. If you ain't got a spoon set to sell her, leave her be. RJ Grace say, I don't know now. We not in it, but you can't just harm my cousin and then show up at the barbecue. She need to stay away from us. She was staying away. That black lady in that bar was bothering her. That lady was minding her own clear business. And I ain't got no cousins that sit around and talk dirt and trash and hate black women. And then go date Casper's oldest daughter. I ain't got no cousins doing that. Yeah, I believe it was for attention, then posted to social media like she was some kind of social justice warrior. Stop it, I say. But listen, y'all, I'm finna get up out of here and let y'all have y'all Saturday back. I just missed y'all, and I wanted to jump up here on the porch and talk with you a little bit and talk about what's happening, what I seen, what the people doing, what the people ain't doing. I just want to talk about everything because I missed y'all. Okay? But I'm going to try to come back later tonight if there's anything interesting going on. And that's a big if. Because y'all know ever since Will slapped Chris, that's all we can hear about now. Will slapped Chris. Chris is in his brothers and talking about this. And Will unapologized. And everybody in therapy and crying. And Jada did this. And August Alsina did that. The gossip just about dried up. Fooling with everything. So if anything good come on, I will be back. Hey, Mo Better Flower Petal. That's right, Jamie. Everything is not our fight. We need to mind the business that pays us, especially when the business said they ain't want our business. Girl, you better say it. All right, now look, let me get up out of here, y'all. I love you guys. Please hit the like button on your way out. If you hit it already, thank you. If you just coming in, it ain't too late. Please hit that thumbs up. And if you hit it, double check and make sure YouTube did not take your thumb back. Please let your sister know she good for a thumb. Subscribe if you haven't. Double check and make sure your subscribe button is not red. If the word subscribe is red, that means you're not subscribed. Go ahead and hit it. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure after you hit that you click all. So you will know every time I go live over here on this porch. I love you guys so much, and I love you for real. Please be positive, be productive. More than anything, be encouraged and make sure that you encourage somebody else. It won't cost you a thing to put a smile on someone else's face. So go on out there, enjoy yourselves, make someone else's day. I love you guys much, much, much. And those of you who are royal family members, be aware. We're probably going to have a family meeting tomorrow evening, okay? We get ready to roll into Easter, and we got some exciting things coming up. So be aware, y'all. Tomorrow, definitely a meeting, possibly live again today. But y'all have a great Saturday. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll talk soon. Love you guys. Bye.